Right, good afternoon from Caroline and John at Shady Grove Farm, and we have a new arrival. We have a new addition. He's a sweet boy, Siamese cross, been a long hair, and he came from the vet. He came from the animal shelter. He's been really sick. He was handed over by a lady with several other cats, and as you can see, he wants to get down. He's been sick with eye infections and been in the vets, ear infections, and he'd got an injury to his back leg too. He was really underweight. He's not put much weight on since that time. We've called him Buddy. They called him Maverick, but Buddy seemed good. He's a bit cross-eyed, but my big concern is he hadn't eaten, and he's really thin. And I know he'd been sick, so I contacted the, put him down here, sweetie, there you go. So, with Buddy, here he is, little boy, oh yeah. Come here, young one. This guy, he's been obviously very sick, very thin, and I decided to phone the vet to see if he'd had a Convenia shot. Now, Convenia is a horrible drug. It's an injectable that lasts 2 weeks, but it stays in the system for 2 months. And during that time, it causes something called SIBO, S-I-B-O, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Here we are. And the problem with that is that it wipes out the normal flora through the cat's body for 2 months. And so what can happen, and happened to Benton and Harvey a few years ago, he's marking. Turn around. He's not fixed either. He arrived as unfixed. He's about five years of age, they say. He only weighs about 6.5 pounds. But the problem with SIBO from Convenia is that the gut doesn't work properly, so the bad bacteria moves back from the Convenia disrupts the normal flora. The bad bacteria move into the sterile small intestine, and from then you get constipation. You don't get normal intestinal motility, movement, and the constipation that results from the massive overgrowth of bad bacteria then causes the bacteria to move back up into the pancreas, the gallbladder and the liver. At worst, they then call that 𝗕𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗏. Now, the only thing, and I phoned him up and said, yeah, we gave him the Convenia shot, and I thought, oh crap, that was October the 30th. So this is not good news. He's not eaten. Since he arrived, he's still got a little bit of upper respiratory stuff, as you can tell. So my research showed the only treatment is very high dose probiotics. So he's just had his first dose of withMULTIPLE probiotic. Forget the garbage Purina Fortiflora. Waste of time with 2 to 3 billion. And he's had his first 50 billion CFU dose earlier. He'll get another 50 billion later, and we'll do 100 billion a day up to 6 to 8 weeks, or until he starts to eat properly. Benton and Harvey both died 6 months after the Convenia shot. Both had 𝗕𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃, inflammation of the liver, inflammation of the pancreas, inflammation of the gallbladder. I know I'm rambling, but people need to know. So we'll say a little prayer for him, say a prayer for Buddy. I want to get him well enough so we can get him fixed. And he's getting Firmina, which I normally go crazy for. And really nice. Oh, I've tried him with all sorts of stuff. He's hardly touching it. So say a little prayer for Buddy, please. And that's it for now from Shady Grove Farm and John and myself and from Buddy.